morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, 8:30ish, and I wanted to jump on here and, like I do every day, and give you guys a live update. Sure, I can type it up, send it out to everybody and their brother, but why not use what we have? First of all, for all of my friends, relatives, loved ones, people I care very, very, very much about in Georgia, North, South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, wherever this storm is going, but it's headed to my home turf. Please stay safe. We all know who's in control. We cannot stop the weather. Being in a panic over it will not change it. Just do what you need to do to stay safe. If you need to leave, leave. There is nothing that cannot be replaced except your lives. And I'm losing way too many people to lose any more. In fact, before I talk about Errol's journey, all of you out there who are people of faith and pray, getting ready to lose someone I care about very much. It's inevitable. I've grown to love this person with all of my heart. She is an amazing human being. So please, just say some prayers of peace and comfort for her family and for those that love her, and that she will go without suffering. Moving on. I spent a very emotional week, 2 weeks actually, putting together Bonnie Clark's book, Errol's Journey. The book will go live pretty soon. There are people that have been asking for it that have can't wait for it to go out. It is a very hard book for me to do because it tells of Bonnie's late husband's journey through his eyes as he battles cancer after he's diagnosed with it. It tells of the ups, the downs, the many, many, many opinions medically that they got, all with the same result. It tells of Errol's emotional upheaval, of his anxiety, of his inability to handle a lot of noise for any length of time. It talks about his faith and Bonnie's faith. It talks about how they communicated with each other and how Bonnie was his greatest advocate. And ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have a medical advocate, I would highly recommend that you do, especially in this day and time of, hold on, I have to find the right word. Medical incompetency. And I talk about medical incompetency on many levels. Yes, cancer is a evil illness. It robs not only the patient, it robs the family. And it's hard to find. It's very hard to treat. In most instances, it's not treatable. And when it is treatable, between the chemo and the radiation and all the other foreign pharmaceuticals they throw at you, that tears your body down, so the cancer cells really have a field day. I've lived through what Bonnie has lived through on many levels. I understand the journey. I understand the feeling of pain and hopelessness, loss, even before you lose that loved one. Errol's journey is both uplifting, heartbreaking, hope-filled, faith, understanding, questions, support. Bonnie was fortunate in that she had some support from so many levels, so many friends, family, loved ones supported her and Errol on this journey. Bonnie's hope of this book is that people who are going through a similar journey will read it and understand they're not alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this book is written from Errol's blog that he kept from the first day till the end. It is interjected with Bonnie's adding to the journal when he couldn't. It talks about without their faith that never ever wavered, they would have been totally bitter. I am so proud of this book on so many levels, even though it was very, very difficult emotionally to do. I understand the journey of loss of a spouse through an illness. I understand the wanting to cry in a towel, wanting to scream, knowing there's the loss is coming and there's nothing you can do because it's a train wreck. It's like watching a train wreck. Grief never goes away. Loss never goes away. It is something that Bonnie deals with on a daily basis. It is something that all of us who have lost a spouse deal with on a daily basis. Excuse me while I shut this off. It is just part of life. The book is powerful within itself. The story is powerful. So look out for Errol's journey, which is coming. I will give you a release date as soon as I get it up. But I am so proud of Bonnie because this was a very difficult journey for her. Very difficult for her to do. It's a long book, but it draws you in. The front and back cover are done. They start the story. So as you go through your day today, please say a prayer for someone who I love and the journey that they're taking. Hold Bonnie up as this book is released because it will rip that scar off and open that wound back up. And that's okay because it is all part of healing. So until either tomorrow, Monday, when I tell you about our brand new author, children's author, I say to my North South Carolina folks, my Georgia people, my children in Georgia, stay safe, trust God, and I love you all very much.